My Travels, Neil Walker. Great Britain. Leaving Scotland, we headed for Durham, Whitby, York, and Brighton in southern England. Durham is a lovely old town with its castle and its famous cathedral. Dating back to Norman times, the facade of the cathedral dates back to 1093. It has an interesting history. Entry is free, but unfortunately photographs aren't allowed. The castle is alive and still in use by the university. As always in England, beautiful flowers. It's lovely to explore with the river, the bridges, and the narrow cobbled streets. So easy to stroll around. I really enjoyed my visit. With a car, this was a great and reasonable place to stay. Whitby, a Yorkshire seaside town. For me, I'd think of pirates and Captain Cook. A dull day, but it was still nice to explore the harbour and the old town. Once you try the fish and chips, they are magic. It has an interesting history dating back to the 600s. Vikings destroyed the town, the Romans mined the area, as did the Victorians. It was a most enjoyable day before we set off onto the Yorkshire Moors. The old city of York has an amazing history dating back to the Vikings and the Romans. The gem of the walled city is York Minster, a magnificent cathedral with a very long history. The cathedral is beautiful both inside and out. However, they do have a charge to enter. Amazing, built over 250 years from 1220. building really is magnificent. A busy city, it's very nice to walk around and explore. Brighton, the beach, the pier, it's a great place to stay. Guess it has everything with good shopping, restaurants and nightlife. It's also a great location to explore other parts of the south coast. They say the valley is the longest, driest and deepest valley in the United Kingdom. With a cable car across the Dyke, it was a major tourist attraction between the 18th and 19th century. Founded in 1848 by Nathaniel Woodard, the first of 30 colleges. Founded in 1868, an example of Gothic revival. Well worth a visit. We were fortunate as they were practicing the organ on the day we were there. The medieval castle established in 1067. It's beautiful with the small town, the castle and lovely garden. The castle is beautiful to explore. The family chapel. The gardens are magnificent with flowers, vegetables and fruit. Visiting the castle was great, but give yourself plenty of time. A pleasure palace built by the Prince Regent, later King George IV. It really is worth taking the tour, as it takes you through the palace, describes the king's lifestyle. It really is fascinating and highly recommend it. He must have been quite a character. Max Miller, he was a great music hall character. For the era, risque. People have often said to me that the British are eccentric. It could be true, as going on the pier in a sea fog, they still stayed on the beach. Oh, they're wonderful. You can't beat fish and chips and ice cream. The lane's great in the evening with shops, restaurants and pubs. I hope you enjoyed our travels from the north to the south of England, as we now continue into Devon and Cornwall. Neil Walker.